Hi, I'm Dan Weil. The elections and the Olympics have a lot in common. You know, fancy graphics, the glitz of victory, the oblivion of defeat. But what if they ran the elections the way they ran the Olympics? And what if they ran the Olympics the way they ran the elections?
Good evening. This is Cub Whittlesbach. Welcome to the Primary Decathlon in the fourth year of our continuing coverage of the 1988 Election Olympics. To recap, the primaries began with the Iowa vote harvest, continued with the New Hampshire mini-skip, and will end with the California final stretch. Joining me tonight is Tracy McAndrews, our Washington color commentator. Trace, is it true that you never leave Washington?
Not really, Cub. Every 4 years I do go abroad on scouting trips to exotic places like Kansas and Michigan. I'm really considered quite worldly. Otherwise, being removed from a story makes me wiser about it.
Spoken like a real pro. Let's see where we are so far. Senator Joe McCargill of Nebraska won in Iowa. Unlike the other states, Iowa requires that you gather votes one at a time. To get enough, you need an unusual amount of stamina and coordination.
A big surprise was Senator Delamar. He's a natural candidate and real quick on his feet. But he couldn't make the cut in Iowa. He's out of there.
Now the New Hampshire mini-skip is unique because even though you can get only a tiny fraction of the points you need to make the finals, you lose here and you'll have to play catch-up ball. Senator Coburn, former Governor Perez, and televangelist turned businessman Phil Van Brinker all ran out of steam. What happened to Senator Joe Ray Brown is a typical New Hampshire story.
He got 30% of the vote, which was 10% better than his nearest rival. However, he was supposed to win by 12%. Therefore, he lost. Now, Jake Rothwell of Missouri finished third with 15%, but he was projected to get 5%. Therefore, he won.
In Super Tuesday, all the candidates had to be everywhere at once to get the most points. However, Jake Rothwell rode his wave of momentum to win 5 of the 21 primaries, including Florida and Texas, and 40% of the possible points. With us now is Bill Fogley, who won the decathlon in the last Olympics. Bill, what would you say to the candidates who aren't Jake Rothwell?
I remember after the first day, I was 6th, and my coach said, "Bill, it ain't over till it's over." So the next day, I whizzed that discus and won the decathlon by 2 points. Out of thousands after I squeaked out the 1500 meter. That's where politics differs from the real world, young man. In this decathlon, it's not over till it's begun.
That's right, Trace. So, 1 month into the primaries, over half the nomination points have been awarded, and 20 contestants have been reduced to 4. Wait, I think there's a demonstration on the field. Hey, what about us?
Unsportsmanlike conduct.